Welcome back to All the Crackers in the Box. Great to see you today. Gonna work a little on a little corner to corner while we talk about fiber and fiber arts and whatever else happens. So glad you're here to join me today. So, sometimes it's a struggle, to think of things to say on a regular basis when you have this boring life like I do. For real. It's, I'm not that interesting, I don't think. But I do chatter a lot, so that is in my favor. So, I'm gonna try to use my ring even with all the color changes, see if that helps. Because I did strain my hand working with the corner to corner because I don't normally use a ring, I think is what happened. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So, trying to get this one done. The panel's going really easily. Please don't jinx yourself. Sorry, a little bit of a itch in my nose. Yeah, I've got to do a little dusting in here. I've got half the room dusted, half of it needs to be done. Not that you care too much about my housekeeping duties. Just a mental note for myself because I'm noticing that my desk needs to be cleaned again. The holidays, I just kind of piled a bunch of stuff on my desk and just said, oh, that's a problem for me another day. Well, we're getting to that other day because it's getting to be the point where I'm like, oh, okay, I can't even handle it anymore. Plus, after dropping the soil on everything, that just kind of, it's just so inconvenient. It does not work for me when I'm doing corner to corner. So I need to pace myself, I guess. I do have the other rings, but I don't think locking a bunch of colors into that plastic one is a great idea, and the other one is just really weird to use. And we're not even going to talk about my peacock one because we all know how that one goes. I just really cannot seem to get my head around that one. I've tried with all sorts of different, even way thinner than a 4-weight. Just doesn't seem to do it for me. Okay, there's 3 there, right? Start thinking about that darn ring again. And 1, 2, and 3. And we're doing a color change, I believe, to black. Let me double check in my fancy phone. And yes, 1 black. I just put it down on diamond art, so of course it's gotta make a ton of noise. Working on those as well, but I haven't really been putting those on camera because I find that I don't think a lot of people really like watching them. I still probably will. I kind of did that with the cross stitch the other day, and I really haven't had any views on that video, which is whatever. You like it, you like it. You don't, you don't. That's fine. I'm just not a one crafter type of person, so sometimes I will throw in some of my other stuff. I probably will at some point throw in some painting because I paint sometimes. So I never said I was just exclusively crochet, but I do prefer a lot of crochet. Alright. you don't want to watch a video, then don't watch a video. Don't feel obligated. But I do make cool things with other things too, so if you're just interested in crafts in general, like I watch people make miniatures. I love watching miniatures. I don't want to make them myself, but man, I love watching the other people make them. They are so cool. But I'm just rooting for everybody to enjoy something, so that's just where I'm at. I think that a lot of people would feel a lot better if they had something else to do. There are people that just sit there and shake their fist at the sky repeatedly, and those are people that I think really should just be doing something. Make something. Make something. And I love video games, and I play them along with the crafting and the cleaning and the momming and everything. I make time to play a couple times a week just to do something that's mentally stimulating but very relaxing at the same time. I don't play any. I do occasionally play some crazy stuff, but for the most part it's pretty low-key things I play. One black. And I do it just to give myself a mental break, because I find that crafting can be stimulating, but it can also be kind of frustrating sometimes, especially if you're like, you have a goal or a idea of something you want to get done and it doesn't work out. But I also really enjoy reading, so there's that too. I am a very busy person. I do not have time to dwell on my neighbor's lawn, so to speak. I'm not that person. Just a moment while I count these purples. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 purples. Okay. And I just need to carry the blacks underneath. Okay. So we're going quite far with the purple. I really like this purple. It is really nice looking. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. I just don't have this time for these high-end dramas that I guess other people really do find time for. And I think it's because I'm so busy with so many crafts and just keeping myself busy, living life. Oh, I made my famous potato soup the other day. And I say famous because it's a family favorite, except for the 2 youngest. They just don't like potatoes much. It's my own recipe out of my own head. It's a mixture of about 3 or 4 different kinds, so I don't make it the same as everyone. I sometimes will leave the peels on a quarter of it, because peels have so much nutrients in it. So I do leave a few peels in there, not the whole way, but some of it. I used condensed milk this time instead of heavy cream, and that was really, really pleasant. And sometimes I'll put corn in it. I didn't want to this time, but it turned out nice. My husband helped out by stirring it often because I was really busy, bathing kids and cleaning in other parts of the house, so that was really good. And then he fried up some bacon and some onions for everybody else, because I don't really like onions. Put some cheese on it, and that was my dinner. Super good. Just finished it tonight. So that is good stuff. Nice good comfort food while it's snowing. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I mean, not everybody likes potato soup, but I sure do. There we go. There we go, and such a fun purple. Probably gonna have to work on this a little bit tomorrow. Maybe my shawl for a bit, but I do have some heavy-duty toy movements, and possibly move a shelf. I don't know. I had the girls' toys upstairs, and it just turned into a big issue where they were just not listening to the rules. One of the rules was stay at your brother's room because he doesn't actually have a door. He has a loft, but it is a closed-off room with a doorway, but they never put a door in, which makes no sense to me. It has a private bathroom, and it has this weird little vestibule thing at the top of the stairs. And that's where we had them set up, and they are just going in his room, grabbing out his stuff, going through his room, and just playing out, not being respectful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm going to have to put an end to that. What we're going to do is sorry, this purple is not rolling around. I didn't do a center pull, and now I'm regretting it. Anyways, we are going to continue having all of our consoles up there. We have a few older gaming consoles with the Wii and Xbox, that kind of stuff. And we're going to leave them connected to the little TV up there and a DVD player for our mountain of DVDs that we have. We've collected DVDs for a long time and Blu-rays. And I mean, if you don't have streaming services or whatever, your internet goes out for a while, you still have something to watch. So I will not part with my collection. And we have a few things that you can't find on streaming services, like the movie Dogma, Kevin Smith's Dogma. I don't know if anyone's aware of that, but I really enjoy Kevin Smith, and that it was a very interesting movie. It's got Alan Rickman, it's got Alanis Morissette, Chris Rock, and all sorts of cameos in it. Now the Carrie Fisher one was the Jane Silent Bob's right back, but still, there are some really funny moments and some very thoughtful moments, and I really enjoy that movie, but it's really not one you can stream. It's like you can stream Cocoon 2, but you can't stream the first one. And I do have a digital copy of that one, so I'm going to be watching that soon. I heard the craziest rumor today, and I don't think it's true. I think it was just somebody's wish list. 3 grandpas and a baby. So, like, a continuation of 3 men and a baby? I don't know. I don't know if that's true. I really don't. I don't know how I feel about that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So it should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we're just going to double count my count because counting in this particular style is very, very important. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, I do love 3 men and a baby. 3 Men and a Little Lady wasn't as good, but 3 Men and a Baby it's a classic. It's kind of like Look Who's Talking, which is a comfort movie for me. I absolutely adore that movie. I always have. It's very delightful. Kirstie Alley's great in it. Bruce Willis. Top notch. He's the voice of the baby. 1, 2, 3. And John Travolta as well. John Travolta. He's alright, I guess. Not one of my favorite actors, but he's not one of my least favorites. He's just kind of midway. I'm just like, John Travolta's in it. I'll watch it. 1, 2, 3. That should be 1, 2, 3, and 4. Perfect. I'm right on the money. And that's a whole row right there. See if I can get you to be on camera here. So, this is where we're at. I'm about to start an eye probably on the next row, I believe. Let me mark it off here and let me see. I think there might be one more row. No, I am actually going to be starting the black around the eye now. So I may have to add in another black and all that, and I'm just going to do that all off camera because it's a lot of bending down to get it. So, anyways, thanks for joining me here. All the crackers in the box. I'm super excited to see you today. I hope your stitching's going great, and I'll see you again very soon.